Today on Bachelor on a Budget, we are making pulled pork in the slow cooker. Now, pulled pork is made from the pork shoulder, also known as the pork butt, and it is one of the cheapest cuts of meat, but it does take about 6 to 10 hours to render down into that tender, delicious flavor we're looking for. So, let's get started. We're gonna make a rub, about 2 tablespoons of salt. You can use whatever type of salt you have. Teaspoon of cinnamon, tablespoon of cumin, tablespoon of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of paprika. And also gonna add in 4 cloves of fresh garlic. You don't have to mince these if you don't want. Okay, we have our almost 5-pound shoulder here. We're just gonna add in our rub. And just rub that in. Don't worry about getting your hands messy, you can wash them. And I have 1 medium-sized onion, about a cup to layer onto the bottom. And we'll take our pork shoulder and just plop that on. Any other additional rub can just be sprinkled on. And to keep that really moist, we're gonna add 2 cups of chicken stock. And a couple dashes of liquid smoke. You don't need much of this stuff, otherwise it'll overpower your dish. Yeah, we're gonna cover this, and I'm gonna cook this for about 8 hours on low. General rule of thumb is about 8 to 10 hours on low, or 4 to 6 hours on high. Although my slow cooker tends to get pretty hot, and so it might be done before that, and hopefully, because it's gonna be about 2 o'clock in the morning when it's done. This has been cooking on low for about 5 hours. It's not necessary, but we can give it a flip. We just want this to rest for 10-15 minutes so the juices don't squirt out. I'll just take 2 forks and just start shredding that. Now we want to add the pulled pork back in. And then about 1.5 cups of your favorite barbecue sauce. With the extra liquid, I stuck that in the fridge, and I'm just allowing the fat to separate from the juices, and I may add a bit of the juices and onions back in here. Just break down any more big pieces if you don't like them that big. And here's where you can add a bit of salt to taste if you need it. And we are done. Look at this thing. Now, I gotta work really early in the morning, and it's past my bedtime, so I'm just gonna have a bite of this. Add a nice coleslaw there, butter toasted bread. Oh, unreal. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to see me make next. Thanks, guys.